Patsy Kensit. Early life and education. Kensit was born on 4 March 1968 at the General Lying in Hospital, Lambeth, to James and Margaret Rose Kensit née Doohan. Kensit's maternal grandparents hailed from County Leitrim, Ireland. She has an older brother, Jamie, born in 1963. Her mother was a secretary at Dior and former model, who had previously dated Aga Khan Roman IV, while Kensit's father was a close associate of both the Cray twins and the Richardson gang, earning himself the nickname Jimmy the Dip, and was involved in the Great Train robbery. He served time in prison before Kensit was born and used a cover as an antiques dealer. Kensit's godfather was Reggie Cray. Her paternal grandfather was a robber and counterfeiter. Kensit spent her childhood living on a council estate in Hounslow and had to sleep on mattresses on the floor. Kensit attended Newland House School, St. Catherine's School, Twickenham, and Coroner Theatre School. Career. Early work. In 1972, at the age of 4, Kensit appeared in a television advert for Bird's Eye Frozen Peas. She had her first big screen role in the film For the Love of Ada. Her next film role was 2 years later in The Great Gatsby with Robert Redford and Mia Farrow, the latter of whom she portrayed in the 1995 biopic Love and Betrayal, the Mia Farrow story. Later in 1974, she had a small role in the thriller film Gold alongside Roger Moore and Susanna York. She then starred in Alfie Darling 1975 with Joan Collins. Following that, Kensit had a leading role in the 1976 Soviet-American co-production, The Bluebird, and she struck up a friendship with actress and co-star Elizabeth Taylor. In 1979, Kensit starred in the war romance film Hanover Street, opposite Harrison Ford and Christopher Plummer. She was nominated for Young Artist Award for Best Juvenile Actress in a Motion Picture at the Young Artist Awards for her role in the film. In the early 1980s, Kensit began to appear regularly in films. In 1981, she starred as Estella in the BBC adaptation of Great Expectations. An important role was Lady Margaret Plantagenet in the 1982 BBC television Shakespeare production of Richard Roman III. In the same year, she starred as the title character Rise to Fame. In 1983, she starred as the leading character in the TV series Luna. The following year, she starred in the children's play The Prattling Princess. In 1985, she starred in the films Silas Marner and the Corsican Brothers. In 1983, with her brother Jamie Kensit, she helped set up the band Eighth Wonder, which included Steve Grantley and Jeff Beauchamp. In 1985, Kensit pursued a dual career as a singer and an actress. She starred as Eppie in an adaptation of Silas Marner with Ben Kingsley. At the time, Kensit stated, "All I want is to be more famous than anything or anyone." In 1986, she won the lead female role in the film version of Absolute Beginners, based on the book by Colin MacInnes. In November 1987, she sang a duet with the Italian singer and songwriter Eros Ramazzotti, entitled La Luce Buona del Stelle, which in English translates to The Good Light of the Stars. In 1988, Kensit's band Eighth Wonder had 2 top 40 singles, I'm Not Scared, written by Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe and produced by the Pet Shop Boys, and Phil Harding for PWL, which reached number 7 in the British charts. Cross My Heart reached number 13. Although the band's success quickly waned, Kensit focused solely on her acting career, appearing in the 1989 film Lethal Weapon 2 as Rika van den Haas, a South African consulate secretary with whom Detective Martin Riggs, played by Mel Gibson, falls in love. In 1991, she had a leading role in the romantic comedy Does This Mean We're Married?, during which she sings the song Rambo Doll. Kensit appeared in the 1991 film 21, for which she received a nomination for Independent Spirit Award for Best Female Lead. Of her role, Variety magazine wrote, Fans of Kensit get plenty of her. Her lovely face and form are always the center of attention. The cool control with which she executes the role is admirable. In 1992, she had a leading role in the British film Blame It on the Bellboy as Miss Caroline Wright, a desperate estate agent in Venice who would stop at nothing to clinch a deal. In 1995, Kensit starred with Kristen Scott Thomas and Mark Rylance in Angels and Insects, which was directed by Philip Haas and was nominated for an Academy Award for costume design. Kensit's last major lead film role was in the Newcastle-based The One and Only. 2004 present. Personal life. Kensit has been married and divorced 4 times. In 1988, she married Dan Donovan of band Big Audio Dynamite, but they divorced in 1991. In 1992, she married Jim Kerr, lead singer of Simple Minds. During her second marriage, she gave birth to her first child, a son named James, in 1993. In April 1997, she married Liam Gallagher from Oasis at Marylebone Town Hall. Kensit and Gallagher had a son, Lennon, born 13 September 1999, who was named after John Lennon. Lennon's godmother is actress Elizabeth Hurley. Kensit and Gallagher divorced in 2000. She later became involved with the DJ Jeremy Healy and announced that she was marrying for a fourth time on 29 November 2007. On 31 March 2008, it was reported that the pair had split by mutual consent and had called off their wedding. They reconciled and married on 18 April 2009 in an event covered by a magazine, but it was reported in February 2010 that the couple had separated. Healy was not mentioned in her 2013 autobiography. After a reported relationship with Ally McCoist in 2001, Kensit later became involved with rap artist and beatboxer Killa Kela. They split up after a year, with Kensit stating that she did not see a future with Kela. She has also been romantically linked with Ryan Giggs, David Walliams, and Michael Gray. Kensit is a Roman Catholic, although she identifies as an a la carte member of the faith. Kensit had her children baptized and confirmed in the Catholic tradition. She began attending church after her mother's death. Filmography. Film, television. Guest appearances. Strictly Come Dancing 2010 contestant. Celebrity Juice 17 March 2011 panelist. 8 out of 10 Cats Uncut 8 July 2011 panelist. Would I Lie to You? 18 May 2012 guest. The £1 Million Drop Live 2012 contestant with Keith Lemon. The Chase Celebrity Special 27 September 2014 contestant with Natalie Anderson, Esther Ranson, and Brian McFadden. Fadden 1. Loose Women 2014 guest presenter. Celebrity Big Brother 2015 housemate. Pointless Celebrity Special 19 September 2020 contestant with Jake Canuso. 1. Richard Osman's House of Games 1 March 5 March 2021 contestant.